Our next activity is to find a manufacturer's model. And I've selected to look for a pump. So I'll type pump. And I'll look for products. And I see all sorts of cool ones. This one looks like a pretty nice one. I think I'm going to try that one. And so these are verified manufacturers' products. And let's take a look and see what's available. So now I'm just going to look and see. So some of this information is the same. If I look at the more details, I definitely see all those details that I looked at before. But now I get a bunch more details. And so first up, I see this is a solid C3, 1800 RPM, 1.5, that's horsepower, and a 143 TC motor frame. And that wouldn't mean much to you, but it just so happens that this is a SketchUp model for a pump that I was an engineer for. I was the test engineer for a company that made the solid C3 pump. And lo and behold, here it is showing up in the 3D warehouse. So that's kind of neat. So I can look at all this general stuff about it, but that tells me information that was not included in just this model info that we had before. And even more, even though it's not in here, there's a place for something called attributes. So if this had been loaded, I could actually search by attributes: depth, height, width, and material. And I happen to remember that the pump case was something called nigh hard, and so was the pump backplate. Nigh hard was a nickel chromium kind of cast iron that was really, really hard. And this was a solids pump, so that was kind of cool. But anyway, so you get some general information. You get attributes: depth, height, width, and material. And there's a really interesting one here called classification. And this one's not turned in, but those of you who have taken Design 300 recognize master format. And if you've been working in Revit, you understand omni-class. And I don't remember what IFC is, but I'll bet you that's part of the ISO or a European standard maybe. But it's another classification group. So if you had a master format spec number for this, you might be able to put it in here or find it. And finally, you can get links. And this is where you might find links to other manufacturers or data about this or something. This particular one isn't filled in very much, but I do get some really nice information out of the general. So there's your comparison. This is the same every time. Over here, your model info, and it tells you sort of how the model is made. But in the manufactured section, the product section, you get a lot more information. You get what the pump is. This is all about its size and how it operates. You can get some attributes, how it's classified, and you can get some links. So that's important information to know.